Hey, God bless. Can you please tell me if you can hear me, good love? Hey, Robert. Somebody please type in the chat if y'all can hear me well before I can get started. You hear me? Okay. Thank you, love. So, hey, y'all, come on in here. Hey, Davo. Thank you, V Bonds. How are y'all doing? Hey, Keith. How y'all doing on this Sunday? Hey, Royal D. What are y'all up to today? As for me, myself, y'all, I'm just in here. I plan on talking to you guys for a little bit, and then I'm gonna just do some self-love, self-care stuff, y'all. I plan on doing my feet, doing my nails, y'all. I have the little foot thing, the foot tub thing you can get from like Walmart or Target or something. And I have some lavender Epsom salt, y'all. So I'm gonna soak my feet up. Like I said, I'm gonna do my nails. I even have some stuff so I can do a facial. I'm gonna do a nice facial on my face, y'all. So just pour into myself, y'all. It's definitely important to do that every now and then. Hey Jason, hey Dean. So I hope you guys are having a great Sunday. Y'all come on in here. We have another topic to discuss. So thank everybody for, hey Robert, thank everybody for bearing with me as I continue to get used to this whole going live thing, y'all. So this is, I believe, I want to say it's live number 4, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is live number 4. So we getting the hang of this live thing, y'all. We getting the hang of it. So y'all come on in here. Hey Angela, and thank you, love. Hey Jason, y'all come on in. Everybody. So while some of us come on in, y'all, I'm gonna just kind of be rambling a little bit and getting the first few things out the way that I would normally say. Um, First of all, y'all be mindful of the scammers in the comments. Y'all know they be coming with the scams. Okay, they keep it up, but be mindful, y'all. That's not me. I do not have a WhatsApp. You guys know I'm not on the main social media apps, all this Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat. I'm not on there. If you guys see an Empress Ari page, please either disregard being involved in it or do your girl a favor and report these people. Hey Mimo, please report these people, these pages, y'all. It's not me. Okay. Also, I did want to quickly say thank you to everybody. Thank you guys for showing me all the love. Thank you guys for supporting me, especially in these recent lives as I get used to this. Thank you guys. If you have shared any videos of mine, thank you. If you have sent me a donation, thank you so much. If you have booked a one-on-one session with me, thank you. I really appreciate you. If you didn't have it to give, then but you still donated energetically, you still liked the video, you still commented something nice, thank you. Everything you guys do, I'm so appreciative. Okay, I'm so thankful and grateful for each and every one of you. Anything you do for me, I'm so thankful. Okay, thank you so much. Also, real quick, those of you that have been with me for a while, I usually begin my videos by saying, in this video, let's discuss. And I say that for a very good reason. Okay, I would like to discuss the topic with you. Okay, I would love to hear your thoughts. I would love to hear your opinion. Okay, especially if you have experienced this stuff that we're talking about. What was your experience? Okay, never feel ashamed over here. Never feel embarrassed over here. Nobody, if you are transparent, if you come out in the comments and you share your experience, nobody, but nobody can come and disrespect you. They cannot come and be mean to you. They cannot be rude to you. And they cannot gaslight you about the things you have been through. And you're sharing that with us. I'm not going to let them do that. So don't feel ashamed, guys. Come on out and share your experience. You will be protected. Nobody can play with you over here. Okay, I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear from you guys more. Y'all, so y'all come on in. We're gonna go ahead and get started with this live, y'all. It's enough of us in here. We can go ahead and get started. Okay. So in today's live, y'all, let's discuss how they say you are delusional and what they did never even happened. Okay. Let's talk about this, y'all, because people have done really messed up things, really horrific things to you. Okay. And then when later confronted, sometimes they completely deny it and say it never happened. They say you are delusional, but that's not what's really going on. You're not delusional. You know what happened to you. You remember. They try to pull out all these, they try to make it seem like you have all these memory things, suddenly you have amnesia. Okay. Suddenly you have some type of dementia, Alzheimer's or something. They want to just act like what they did never happened and you have a memory problem. Okay, but that's not true. Okay, that's not true. Thank you, Sharon. That's not true. You know what happened to you. And here's the kicker, y'all. They do too. They remember. Don't let them fool you. Just because they're trying to make you feel like you're delusional, it's not true. You're not delusional. You remember what happened and you remember the most minute details about it. Okay. Not only do you remember every detail. Okay. It's just that some of these people, they don't want to own up to their wrongdoings. And don't let them have a person that happens to be around when you guys happen to be talking about this. They don't want to face the facts. They don't want to face the truth. And they certainly don't want to look bad in front of whoever. Okay. They don't want this person to know that they were abusive in the way that they were, or whatever it is that they did, right? They just don't want this person or these people to know that they did you like that. They don't want to look bad in front of these people. And even if there's no one else around, they just don't want to face it. They don't want to own up to it. Okay. They don't want to just admit what they did. So when confronted, they say you are delusional. Okay. They say you are delusional. And you are not delusional. You are not crazy. You are not just coming up with things. Because what exactly is your reason? What is your motive to lie on them about this? Okay? Why would you randomly stop talking to them or stop hanging out with them or cut them off or whatever? Why would you just randomly do that? You have no reason to lie on them. But they rather say you're delusional. They rather make it seem like there's something wrong with you. You're just making up stuff to be mad at them for no reason. And you know you're not. Faded by a few barber salons says that's what witchcraft people say when you call them out. Yes, the witches, but a lot of people do this. Witches, non-witches, they do this. They don't want to, especially somebody that did witchcraft, they don't want to own up to trying to put spells on you. They don't want to own up to that. They want you to think nothing ever happened. Sharon says, I remember every single thing that happened because once you see it, you can't unsee it. I know that's right. You can't unsee it. And the thing about it is, even if you forgave them, you didn't forget. You don't have some type of memory problem. Many of you that will find this video, you didn't have, maybe you have been in a couple of car accidents or something. You might have had a few, maybe you was in a freak accident at work or something, but nothing that happened to you messed with your memory. Your memory is just fine. There's nothing wrong with you. Okay, they did what they did and they know they did. Angela says because they act like nothing ever happened and in your predicament because it was all you. And that too, they'll even flip the script and blame whatever they did on you. Like, oh, I abused you, I treated you this way because of you. And that's just not true. It's not true. Okay? What you remember and how you remember it is how it happened. And so, please don't let these people gaslight you. Please don't let these people, make you feel like you're delusional when you're not. Okay? If something happened to you, you would know about it. If you got in some type of accident or something where your memory was affected, you would know about that. And you know good and well nothing happened to you that has messed up your memory. You're fine. So they say you're delusional, y'all. They say you're delusional. And a lot of these people have rehearsed what they did to themselves or to you in a lie so many times that they are starting to believe this stuff themselves. They are starting to believe their own lies. But you know what happened to you. You remember. You remember. Okay? They can't it's nothing that they can say and argue with you to make you believe that you're delusional and that they didn't do what they did to you. It did happen. Okay? It happened. AP says, me too, my family. Unfortunately, sometimes those are the main ones that try to make you feel like you're delusional. Okay? They don't want to own up to what they have done to you. And some of them have done certain things for a very long time. They have done this stuff to you more than once. Carolyn says, I no longer care what people say about me. And yes, they start to believe their own lies. How ridiculous are they? They believe their lies and they want you to believe their lies too. They want you to believe that nothing even happened. Okay, they want you to believe that you randomly stopped talking to them for absolutely no reason. And that's not the case. Okay, you wanted to be around whoever. You loved them. You didn't want things to be, you didn't want to have a estranged relationship with them at all. So don't let these people tell you you are delusional when you know you did not have anything that happened to you that has affected your memory. AP says it's tough to go through betrayal alone and have everyone turned against you. It is tough. It's really tough, especially when all you have is God to turn to. It can be very tough. It's hard. It's not easy to get through it. You got to stay prayed up though. That's how we have been getting through a lot of this stuff, by staying prayed up. We've been staying prayed up, and I'm so glad you guys have been doing that because it's been getting you through and it makes a difference. AP says, yeah, God has gotten me through. He has. He's been who you have been turning to. He's been helping you heal and get through a lot of this stuff. Again, you're not forgetting, but you are able to forgive and move forward with your life, but you did not forget what happened. Stacy says they are bored without us around. They probably are because they can tell that something's missing. They can tell it's different with you not being around. It's not the same for sure. Things have changed now. The whole atmosphere, the whole cookout, the whole gathering is different without you there. They definitely feel it for sure. But some of these people, they never thought they would have to face you. They never thought they would have to face their faults and what they did. They thought that this was just going to fly over. This was just going to never be talked about, never confronted. Okay. And for however way it did come up, it came up. It was brought to the surface. You said something. Okay. And now they're saying you are delusional. They say you are delusional, chosen one. God bless us, they are narcissists. Many of them certainly are narcissists for sure. Okay, that's why they are flipping it around and making it seem like it's you or making it seem like you're a liar. April Jones Robertson says, I didn't speak for myself and no one asked. They just believe, SMH. Yeah, some people will believe any and everything they hear from other people. They don't even come to the source to verify things. They just believe it. Especially when these people that are telling the lies make it sound good. They make it sound believable. They make it sound like it happened the way they are saying it. But that's not how it happened. They just don't want people to know. They rather people to think you are delusional. They rather them think you are the one that's lying when really it's them. And it's such a shame. Okay, it's such a shame. Miss B says a smear campaign. Yeah, they'll go around and they'll tell people their lies and they'll tell people you're delusional, you don't know what you're talking about. That never happened. Okay? It never happened. Or they'll either say it never happened or they'll way downplay it. They'll try to make it seem like it wasn't as bad as you are trying to make it seem. They make it seem like you're crazy, you're adding some stuff, you're being dramatic, okay? That you're just speaking the truth. You're speaking facts. The truth is hard to hear. It's hard to face, so they don't want to. They rather say you're delusional. And you know good and well you're not. You know good and well what happened to you. You're the one who had to suffer through it. So you know. You know what happened. You're not you don't have a reason to lie on these people. Stacy says they called the police because I wouldn't go to the party with them. Wow. Now that's interesting. How you gonna call the police on somebody that just don't want to hang out with you, or you maybe you just didn't feel like going out. You have the right to stay home if you want to. So that's crazy. Dean says people are deceitful. They're very deceitful. Many people are very deceitful. They're very, they are actually the ones that's delusional. While they're trying to make it seem like it's you the whole time. It's them who is delusional. And it's such a shame. So it's like they want you to think you are the delusional one when it's clearly the other way around. Okay, it's not you that's being delusional. It's just not you. It's them because they have begun to believe their own lies. They really believe this stuff. So please do not let these people gaslight you guys. Please do not let these people make you think you are crazy because they don't want to accept the truth about what they have done. Okay? Vanny says they assassinated my character thinking that was going to stop me. LOL. I'm glad you didn't let that stop you. I'm glad you kept going. I'm glad you kept the faith. I'm glad you kept your memory. Okay? Because people will try to assassinate your character and say you're lying or you're delusional when they know good and well what they did. Joey says, if we don't rock how they rock, we crazy, weird, or insane. Exactly. Just because you're not like them and just because you're speaking the truth, all of a sudden you're weird. All of a sudden you're crazy. You're insane. You're delusional. And it's all of a sudden. You ever notice that? It was never like this before they did what they did. You weren't delusional. You weren't a liar. It's only after the fact. Carolyn says, I used to kind of like it when they said I was the crazy one because I knew that in time the world would know who was crazy. I love that. You didn't fight it. You just let things play out and it proved who's the actual liar, who's the actual delusional one, who's the real crazy one. I love that. Dean says, I let people believe what they want to believe. I'm glad you do because you know what? You can't force anybody to believe you. There's no reason to try to force anybody to believe you. You can't force people to believe what you want them to believe. But at the end of the day, you have a good memory enough to know what is the truth. You know what happened to you. You know what they did. Now, whether if they don't want to own up to it, then that's on them. And that's because they just don't want to seem like they are a certain way. William says, I have been called almost everything except a child of God. And people will call you any and everything just to keep from accepting the truth about what happened. When you have no motive, okay, you have no reason to come on out and just say a bulk of lies on these people. None at all. Joey says what they don't understand is the most high mysterious himself. He is. He moves in mysterious ways. People don't understand that until he busts a move on them. Then they be confused like, "What?" Yes, God be doing stuff like that. And I love it. And I love it. AP says we've learned about their ways and they cannot get to us any longer. Yeah, because you already know they're going to lie about things. You already know how they are now. They have shown you this. Stacy says the click thinned out on them. They do be clicking out. They do be clicking up with other people to try to make, these other people turn on you because of the lies they're telling them about what they did to you or what they claim they didn't do that actually really did happen. They do stuff like that. They click up all the time. They feel more powerful as a team. They do. And, it's just not fair. It's not fair to make you feel like you're crazy when you're really not. It's not fair to tell this to other people and try to make you look bad out here in these streets, okay? Knowing what they did. But they feel like if they can hurry up and get to other people before you can, and they could tell their story first before they even hear anything from you, then they feel like the people will believe them more. So a lot of times that's why they do that. They want to hurry up and tell them something before you even have a chance to say anything. Okay. They want people to think you are delusional. This is what they say. This is what they tell people. Jason says, calling us crazy. Have they taken a look in the mirror? Because they are the ones that's crazy and delusional. They are the ones that are lying for no reason. Keep on trucking says, count it all joy. No weapon that's formed shall prosper. You got that right. The devil is a lie. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Even when we are being called delusional and we're not really delusional. You are just fine. There's nothing wrong with you. People stay trying to make you feel like you're some kind of crazy or something. There's nothing wrong with you. Like you said, many of these people, they need to take a good long look in that mirror because that's the delusional one right there. That's the delusional one. It's them. Joey says, meanwhile, we trying to mind our own business. And that's what we love to do the most, Joey. We be minding our own business. We be staying to ourselves. We stay out the way. We don't be messing with this stuff and this drama, you know. We don't mess with this stuff. Dean says, people that really know me know it's all lies. You're going to see when a lot of stuff happens, that's when you see who's loyal to you and who's not. Because people start taking sides. And then you see people that you thought would be on your side, they're not. Some people are. But that's when you see when something happens and then they have to make a choice. Whose side are you on? You know, they want you to be known and viewed as the delusional one, as the liar, as the drama starter. Their true their true colors will show. They will show. They have revealed their true colors by doing whatever they did to you in the first place. They revealed their true colors to you, but they're hiding their true colors from other people. Persecutor said they're desperate. They are desperate not to look like an abusive person or a thief or whatever it is. They're desperate to keep the image that, whatever image that they had, you know, if they had never been confronted with something like this, they are desperate to keep that I'm a good person image when really they are the devil, okay? Or they are filled with the devil in their spirit. So, yes, guys, I just wanted to come on here real quick and just let you guys know that I know you're not delusional. You know you're not delusional. Please don't let these people gaslight you. You know what happened. You don't have no reason to lie on folk. You don't have a reason. You don't have a motive to do this. So it's just unnecessary. And you are a peaceful person. You like peace. You like happiness. You like joy. You like positivity. You do not like drama. So if you are somewhere speaking the truth, oh, it happened. Okay. You are just spitting facts. And if they don't want to keep it real, that's on them. But that's what you're doing. You're just keeping it real. So some people just can't handle it. You be too real sometimes, chosen one. You know that? You just be keeping it a little too real out in these streets. Too real. People cannot handle that. God bless us, they are low vibrational. Many of these people are very low vibrational. Okay? They don't even know about stuff like that we talk about, being low vibrational, high vibrational. They don't even know what any of that is. And they're very low vibrational. Okay? They are very low vibrational. Dean says they try to dim your light. That's another thing they do. That's another reason why they're telling why they are telling you you are delusional, to dim your light. A lot of people notice the light that you have shining within you, and any chance they get to dim it or try to dim it, they will. They'll try to make you dim your own light and make you seem like you're delusional. You know, the facts are the facts. The truth is the truth, and it will remain the truth. It won't change. The truth will never change. So it just kind of is what it is. If these people can't accept the truth and move forward, then that will be lingering in their spirit. But you may have forgiven people and moved on, but the fact remains the same. The truth remains the same. What they did happened, and you are not delusional. Hey, Sean. William says the impatient ones are always delusional. Yeah, impatient people that did stuff to you, yeah, they're very delusional. Top notch delusional. But they flip it and say it's you. And it doesn't make any sense. You do not deserve to be treated this way. Bad enough they did what they did. On top of that, okay, to add insult to injury, on top of all of that, they want to also say you're a liar. Keep on Trucking says, I just smile when the enemy comes poking around and I rebuke them. And that's a great thing to do, to keep them out of your energy. Keep them out of your energy. And you smiling to let them know they are not affecting you. I'm so glad to hear you say that. Because once they see that smile, it throws them off. That's when they realize they are not affecting you. What they did is not affecting you. You are still moving on. You are still living your life. You are still great. You are still shining your light. Okay, you are still on your path to move forward and do better in life. You're still doing it, regardless of what they did to you. regardless of them saying you're delusional. Okay? You just keep on. I love that you smile at them because they don't know what to think once you smile at them. They think, oh, wow, so he really just don't care, huh? Stacy says they want to direct traffic in your life. They sure do. They want to control things. They want to control you. And they want to be able to do certain things and get away with it and say you're delusional. And that's just not true. Stay encouraged. April says, stay encouraged. Yeah, guys, stay encouraged. Keep on going. Don't let these people sway your how you feel about the situation, how you feel about yourself. You know what's true. You know what they did. And I don't care what they try to say, how they try to word it, how they try to justify it. Okay. The truth is the truth, and they cannot change that. It already happened. They can't go back and change it. They can't go back and change it. They must accept what they did and own up to it. And if they don't, hey, that's fine, but you just don't have to deal with them anymore. And that's whether they own up to it or not. So, y'all, these people saying we are delusional out here. Y'all, they saying we some liars. They know what's up though. Don't let them fool you. Don't you let them fool you for 1 second. Don't let them fool you, chosen one. You're not delusional. You're not. You are blessed. You are chosen by God. Jimmy says they lied. They lying big time. We're talking big lies, Jimmy. Big lies they telling. Sometimes it's just to you when they are being confronted, but many times it's to other people that they lying on you about and just, you know, saying all, or they'll just have a completely different story about how things went down. Dee says they hate our strength. They sure do. They had no idea you were as strong as you are. They had no idea. They didn't know that, you know, you would turn out the way you are turning out after the fact that they did what they did. They had no idea you would have the strength to still be okay and make progress with your life because they wanted to control it by certain things they may have been doing. The very same things that they are trying to make you feel like you're delusional about. The very same things. My kindness has always been my strength. I know that's right. I'm glad you are somebody that something may have happened to you, but you are still kind. You know, things happen to a lot of people and they stop being kind. Guys, we got to keep being kind. If that's how you are, continue to be kind. Don't let these people harden your heart. Okay. There's some people, and you know, you got to feel people out because some people may not deserve your kindness, but it's still worth it for you to do your part and be kind. Now, whether they know how to act or not, that's on them. Okay. But we got to remain kind. You don't have to change and be mean and you know, demonic because things have happened to us. So, yeah, guys, you are not delusional. Okay. I won't be taking up too much of you guys' time. I just kind of wanted to come hang out for a few minutes on this beautiful Sunday evening. Dean says, don't world will never make my heart dark. I think you meant to say the world will never make my heart dark. And that's great. You know, no, that means no matter what happens to you, you're not allowing anybody to change who you are. You, you know, and how you feel about yourself and how you act, you know, in the world. You're not allowing anything that anybody else has done to you affect how you are, how you navigate. And that's great. Matt says, "Don't go. We love you." Well, what else y'all want to talk about, Matt? And thank you. I love you too. So, that's what's going on, y'all. People are saying you are delusional. They're saying you are a liar. They are saying what happened never even happened. You made it all up. You just be making up stories. You don't have anything else better to do with your time than make up stories about them doing things to you. So, but many of y'all, you are able to see straight through these people. You see straight through what they're trying to do. You see straight through how they are trying to make you feel. So, yes, he says we need to discuss moving forward. Well, let's talk about it. You know, initially, when things happen to us, it's hard to even think about moving forward because we're so focused on whatever just happened. You're in such disbelief and you're so hurt by it. And so, it takes a lot of strength from you and a lot of faith in God to put a lot of this stuff behind you. And I'm not saying forget it because again, it was so horrific. You'll never forget for most of the stuff that these people have done. But yeah, it's important to choose yourself and that this is what you want to do as far as moving forward. You want to get past it. And so yeah, the best thing to do is keep yourself lifted in prayer. The more you pray to God, the more a lot of this stuff will become lighter on your spirit and you will begin to feel it less and less. Okay? You can also choose to distance yourself from this person or people whoever did what they did, you know. That's another way to allow yourself to be able to move forward. Okay, just stay away from them as much as you can. And like I said, praying to God and talking to yourself too, because I feel like that's an important thing that a lot of people don't even talk about because it's something that it's like if you talk to yourself, it's a way to, look at you like you're crazy. But no, it's like you should talk to yourself too to get yourself through certain things. Say things like, all right, we got this, let's keep going. You know what I mean? I'm not letting this hold me down. We're still going to get up and go to work today. We're still going to get ourselves dressed and look good every day. You look good, you feel good. So it's good to talk to yourself and pump yourself up, even during times when you are hurting to the core. Even during times when you feel like breaking down, crying, you just don't even know how you are going to get through the day. Sometimes it takes that self talk to yourself in order for y'all, excuse these gnats. It takes, you know, the self talk to get you through it. God is there with you too, but it takes you, you know, just talking to yourself and saying, you know what, I can get through this. And it's about taking it one day at a time, one step at a time. You don't want to expect yourself to heal from horrific things in a day, right? You definitely want to be patient with yourself and allow yourself to, yes, hurt, but heal too. It's okay to be patient with yourself. It's okay to understand that you're not going to be over things that quick just because that's what you want right now. It's okay. You got to be patient with yourself, you know? William says, God is listening when I talk to myself. God is always listening to everything. God is listening to everything. And he will help you heal even more when he hear you talking to yourself, coaching your own self, cheering your own self up, encouraging yourself, uplifting yourself. He will help you with the healing process even more. He see you trying. He sees all your effort. He sees everything. So don't be feeling shame like, oh, I can't talk to myself. That's crazy. No, it's not. I didn't say go out and talk to yourself in public. You in the middle of the store, talking to yourself as you grocery shop. Okay, it's probably something you want to do when you're home, either alone or when you're in the bathroom by yourself or something like that. You definitely you don't have to do it in front of everybody. you know if you decide to say a certain something and people hear you, I mean, oh well. But generally, yeah, we want to do that to ourselves when we are, alone or with just ourselves and God. Everybody don't need to know our business, you know. Everyday Hero says, "Man, I talk to myself anywhere. This battle is this battle is mine and God's." I know that's right. Talk to yourself. People don't have to understand. Only you have to understand. You know, only you have to understand. It's not between you and whoever in the grocery line, whoever, standing in front of you or behind you while you paying for your gas at the gas station. It's not their business, but if they hear you say a certain something and they judge you for it, oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Because if that's what it takes, if talking to yourself and encouraging yourself, if that's what it takes for you to get through some of this horrific things that have happened to you, do it. These people can think what they want to think. They're going to do that anyway. That's the thing. They're going to do that anyway. So it's no need to feel embarrassed. I mean, me personally, if I'm gonna talk to myself, I'm usually home. Okay, I'm usually in the car. Okay, I'm usually in the bathroom, or something like that. Me personally, but it's about you and what you need to do for yourself. However, whatever makes you feel comfortable. If you breaking down in the middle of the, grocery store while you're shopping and you need to uplift yourself, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. Stacy says, interrupting while I'm talking to myself. Go harder, I tell them. I know that's right, Stacy. Keep on trucking says, they will judge you, but so will God. You know what? God is the ultimate judge that you should be worried about. These other people, they shouldn't be, don't worry about them. People gonna think what they want to think. Let them. People gonna say what they want to say. Let them. Okay, you got to do what's best for you and what helps you heal, what helps you get through the day, what helps you move forward after certain hard things have happened to you, hurtful things. I mean, okay, this stuff is not easy to just get over. Keep on trucking says that's our protection. It does. It helps to protect you. Not only is God protecting you, but you getting yourself through certain things is helping to protect you from certain things happening to you again, and to just keep going in general. You know. So I hope my AC ain't too loud, y'all. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but I hope it's not too loud. Anyway, so yeah, you gotta do the self love. We was just talking about doing some self love and pouring into yourself before we even got started with the live. Thank you, Joey. We were just talking about that. You have to do certain things for yourself without worrying about what the next man or woman opinion is. If they think you crazy, let them think it. They don't know what you have just been through. Okay. And to be honest with you, whoever's judging you, they probably have been through something horrendous themselves. They just not talking to themselves. They just not keeping the faith to allow themselves to heal and move forward. So I do love my Galaxy Galore. My email should be in the description of this video. I sure do. Eddie says, God is the one who wakes us up in the morning, not these haters. Very true. They don't have the power to wake us up. Only God does. So that's the only opinion, that's the only judge that should be on your mind. Everybody else, they don't matter. That's how you got it. That's how you are getting yourself to move forward through things, you know. That's how you move forward. Yes, you got to stay prayed up. And sometimes it takes that self-talk. And that is okay, y'all. It's okay. Don't let nobody tell you crazy just because you said something out loud to yourself. They're going to act like they don't talk to themselves. They talk to themselves too. Okay? They talk to themselves too. You just didn't see them do it. You just didn't see them do it. Robert says, God has our destiny planned. Before you came out of your mother's womb, God had a plan for you. That's why you're here right now, because God has a plan for us, each and every one of us individually. It doesn't matter if it's a lot of us. Each and every one of us, we are special to God. Joey says it's therapy. It is. It's your own personal therapy, and that's how it helps you move on from things. You know, a lot of people go through things and they don't heal. They don't heal at all, mainly because they don't allow it. They don't do the work on themselves that needs to be done. They don't do it. They don't do the self-talk. They don't stay prayed up. They stay mad up. They stay with their face balled up. They stay hard and angry because they just don't, they don't take the time and the patience to be there for themselves. They don't take that time out. And it's very important to do once you have, you have suffered and been through some type of trauma, major trauma that you have been through. You got to take that time out to allow yourself to heal from it. People on truckers, they don't have that emotion. They don't have the emotion. They don't have, like you said, no empathy, especially the people who have done certain things to you. They're the ones, they don't have no empathy about your situation. They don't care how you feel about how things happen at all. They can't understand. They can't understand because that didn't happen to them. They don't understand why you so hurt. A lot of these people, they may have been through things, but not what they put you through. They never been through that. They never been through it. A lot of people you will come in contact with, they have not been through the stuff that a lot of us have been through, because they wouldn't make it, which I talked about in a recent video. What was the title? Something like they would be in other people would be in a mental institution had they gone through many of the things you went through. I'm telling you, that's where they would be right now. Had they gone through half, even half, a third of the things you have been through, they would be in a mental institution. Get it out, Ari. Institution. Everyday Hero says, it's all to cause doubt in our faith. Can't be mad. They just doing their job. People be hating on you in your faith because they see how it works for you, but they don't like how it works for you. They hate how it works for you because you so steadfast with it. They're not able to shake your faith at all. It's like no matter what they say, you're going to go to God. You're going to run to God with the quickness about anything. You're going to run straight to God. Like, God, please help me through this. You don't mind going to God. You don't mind. People hate that about you because they know you will. You'll run straight to God so quick. Everyday Hero says they definitely hate it, but it's only because they don't get it. They don't, because they don't have that kind of faith. They don't have that kind of faith. Many of these people don't have faith at all. Certainly not the type of faith you have. They don't. They don't, y'all. But that's how you keep yourself going. That's how you move forward. You stay prayed up, okay? You allow yourself, you be patient with yourself. And sometimes it may take you talking to yourself. That's not crazy. That's not weird. It's not weird at all, y'all. I feel like everybody talks to themselves, myself personally, but I don't have any proof of that. I just think that I feel like everybody talks to themselves. But when a lot of times when we talking to ourselves, we just saying random stuff. But when you go through something, it's a good time to say uplifting, encouraging, things to yourself. That's when you gotta, just keep yourself feeling good, even if you feel like you're kind of not psyching yourself up, okay, but you're allowing yourself to get there to a point where what you are telling yourself is true, okay. In the beginning, when you first get started, it might not be true at the moment, but the more you keep telling yourself this, it will become true. You will become healed. You will be able to take another step on your journey. So yeah, guys, that's how you move forward after this stuff. After being called delusional, after being called crazy, after being called a liar, after many people turning on you and clicking up with the people that are calling you delusional, that's how you move forward, y'all. You got to keep it trucking. Thank you, Judah. You got to keep on trucking. You can't let this stuff hold you down. You can't let this stuff hold you back. Okay? Like one of you guys said, God has a plan for you. You got to keep on rolling, keep on trucking with the plan. You were in the right lane before whatever happened, and you just got to redirect yourself back to that lane. So everyday heroes say we are crazy. We believe in the unseen. I like being crazy. I certainly don't mind being called crazy just because I, believe what I believe as opposed to what somebody else, like, they may not believe in God, or they may, like, they call us crazy for our beliefs, and that's fine. People have the right to their opinions, and everybody has a right to think what they want to think. They do. Let's keep it real. They have the right, and it's okay as long as you're not worried about it. As long as you're not allowing their thoughts to affect you, it's all right. It's all right. Let them look at you whatever way they want to look at you. Let them laugh, let them joke, let them play. But you're not playing about your faith. You're not playing about your healing. You're not playing about moving forward. You're not playing. You're not playing at all. So that's how you got to keep on going, y'all. That's how you do it. I laugh more than them, that's for sure. I'm glad you're laughing, because that's very healing too. People don't even realize how important smiling and laughing can help you. And you're not just laughing to just be fake laughing. You laughing because something is funny, but you're allowing yourself for it to be funny to you. You know, some people be so caught up in their anger about certain things that nothing, even funny stuff, it's not funny no more. They don't even know how to laugh anymore. They don't know how to smile. They don't know how to have a good time because they still letting something bother them. God bless says they love when you're not doing okay because they can talk about that. Yeah, they do. They do. They huddle up and they talk about how bad you're doing. If they feel like you're doing bad, they will talk about it for sure. Oh yes. William says, I can't control what people say, but they can't control how I respond, which is silence. And I love your choice because the silences will be getting them. That's what really be getting them. Teresa says, laugh and stay positive. That's the way to go, Teresa. Stay positive about the situation. Staying positive is another way to move forward and allow yourself to heal. Staying positive. The more positive you are, the more you will get yourself through the certain things you've been through. So staying positive is definitely the way to go. So yeah, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get on out of here in this live today. I hope you guys are pouring into yourselves more. You got to pour into ourselves as far as staying prayed up, the self talk and stuff like that. We got to pour in ourselves And like I said, I was about to get off here and do my feet, y'all, do my nails and stuff, do my facial. We got to pour into ourselves, y'all, so we will have more to be able to pour into other people and other things that we have to do. The more you pour into yourself, the more you can pour into somebody else's cup. If your cup is empty, you're not going to have anything to pour. Okay. So I hope you guys are loving on yourselves today. You know, try to do at least one self-love thing today, right? Also, a lot of things, y'all, I'm like I said, I'm doing my feet today. I'm doing this at the house. Shout out to everybody that is trying to save a little coins. Okay. You're trying to save a little coins. Okay. I totally understand because your girl is right there with you. Some of y'all, somebody watching this video, you want to buy you a house. Somebody watching this video, you want to buy you a car cash. You don't want no car payment. Or you might even have a car payment and you're tired of paying it. So you want to hurry up and pay it off. Okay. So if there's certain services that you would normally go pay for that you know how to do yourself, it's totally okay to do that, y'all. Okay. It depends. Everybody has different, you got to be realistic with your budget. You got to be realistic with your goals. Somebody out there watching this video, you want to go travel all around the world. You want to take this trip, that trip. So, you know, we got to be pouring into ourselves and doing things that Stacy says, yes, you want a cash car. I know that's right. I feel you, sis, because these car payments, whew, them things are no joke. Okay. So, we having goals out here, y'all. And so a lot of these services we are paying for that we don't have to pay for. If you know how to cut your own hair, what you going to the barbershop for every time? You don't have to go every time. You could do, oh, Joey says, I cut my hair at home. See, that's what I'm talking about, Joey. That's what I'm talking about. And it's nothing wrong with that. You still gonna look good. Okay. You still gonna look good. You just did it at home. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. So that's what I'm about to do, y'all. I'm about to go ahead and get started, and I will, I'll be definitely doing more lives, y'all. I'm getting the hang of this going live thing. I'll be doing some more lives. Okay, so because I know some of you guys be in the comments like, "Oh, I missed it," and don't worry, I'll be back. I know I don't be like announcing when I'm gonna do a live, like, oh, I'm gonna be out there at 7 p.m. Y'all, I'm a little too spontaneous for that. I'm not saying I won't do that in the future, but right now, y'all, I just be on the fly. I kind of go with the flow with things. So, but I'll be doing more lives is my point. So you'll catch me. You'll catch me. All right. So I love all of you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening, and I will talk to you soon. Okay. Peace.